Welcome back to my channel. In this video, you will learn about Google Forms. If you are already a member of Google Suite, you may be aware of all these apps that we have in Google Suite. But in case you are not able to access forms, then you need not worry. How we can access it? Go to another tab, type on Google space form. You will click on the first link and go to the Google Forms, where you will be able to type on your own Google form from the scratch. So as you can see, this is the Untitled form. If you double click on it, you will be able to delete the first title of it. As the title itself represents, it is very important to use it for a questionnaire or for a survey or for exam or for MCQs, whatever you wish to use it for future. So here you can type the title of the form. After that, for some description, you can type on some description that is needed to explain the title. For example, this is title description. Let us suppose if you are running any institute or a school or college, you can type the name of your school or college over here and write down the location at the title description. Now let us go to the untitled question. Untitled question, if we will again double click on it, you will be able to delete this whole text and type any text that you want to write over here. Text may be any question or any other data that you want to ask about. So there are many options that you can give to this question or text. For example, I have given first option short answer. Other than this short answer, we have a paragraph that has many lines. Apart from this, we have MCQ. In MCQ, you can again double click on option 1, delete this option and write down your own options that you want to create in order to ask multiple options. It will show you some suggestions. For example, 3, 4, 5, it is already showing. So I'll simply click on add all. When I click on add all, 1 to 5 options are automatically added on in the MCQ and text question, right? Another thing I want to highlight over here is the required option. If we will click on required and slide it to the right side, this question becomes compulsory for the user whomsoever this form is being shared to attempt it on a compulsory basis. If this question will be attempted, only then the form will be submitted. Now how do we add on another question? As you can see this plus icon over here at the right side, I'll click on it. The other question has appeared. Again, you can write on the question number 2 over here, right? And for the answers, you can choose either checkbox, drop down menu. You can upload any file, linear scale, multiple choice grid, checkbox grid, date and time. For example, I am choosing checkbox. In checkbox option, the student can answer more than one options in checkbox. For example, option 1 is correct, he'll say option 1. If option 2 is correct, he'll tick the second option. If third option is incorrect, then the student will not opt the third option, right? Only tick mark the first and second options. So this is how we do it. Apart from this, let us make this question required also, so that if a student or any person that you are sharing with, this these two questions are compulsory, only then the form will be submitted, right? Now you can also add a image to it. For example, I have photos in my, this uh, photo library. So how will I do? I'll just click on it and I'll just go to all photos, click on rectangle and click on a square. Just wait and it will be added to the form. See? So you can ask any question related to it, and there is another option. If you want to delete it, click on delete. Another very important another thing is, you can also flip the questions. If you have given title form and saved it in the name of, let us suppose, form 1, right? You want to create another form with the name of form 2, so you can flip the questions. Like you can, choose this question and make this as question number 1, and you'll be able to see that the question has been swapped, the position has been swapped. So you can now save this same form in the form of form number 2. It means you are creating two forms. But do remember this thing. In this case, you have to change the numberings. Be careful about these things. So simply delete those and write down question, right? Another very important thing is, you can add on a URL to this question. For example, I've already selected my previous video, so I can simply select it and the same video can be added. Based on this same video, you can put on various questions for the students to answer, right? So this is how all these forms can be created. You can add on questions by clicking on this plus button. You can edit the text by clicking on this T, right? For example, this is another question. So add on an image by clicking on this option, and add video, and add another section by clicking on this last option. The untitled section has appeared. For example, after section 1, the student can switch to the untitled section, that is section number 2. You can also name it with whatsoever name you feel is suitable for it, right? How to make a Google form appear good? You can change its colors. For example, for form number 1, you can choose red color. For form number 2, you can choose green color. So this is how you can differentiate between various forms in this Google form. In order to share this form with your with other individuals, you can simply click on send, type on their email address, type on the title, and then click on include form in the email. In this way, the same form will be included in the mail, and if you click on send, the form will be sent. Another option is to send the form in the form of a link. Just a shortened link will be copied, and you can send it whether on your Gmail or whosoever or which other platform you feel is suitable for you. So this is how you can share your Google form. If you'll click on preview, this whole form will be visible to you. As you all know, we created two sections. This is section 1, and if I click on section number 2, it will say, first of all, all the questions are required, so click on them and then go to next section. See, then you will be able to submit the form. You can also submit another response by clicking on the same link. Next, click on next and click on any option and then submit. Yes, if you will see to it, this is the response that we have already received. There are the options there are two options, or there are two responses that have been selected. As you know that I was the one who was filling the form, so summary, you can have a look at the summary. Again, the questions will be visible over here. Response आप देख सकते हैं, you will be able to see the response, and individual response you will be able to have a look, right? So that is all about Google Forms. I hope you all understood it. For any queries, please feel free to post a question. Like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much.